in the meantime, water bills topping $1,000, even $2,000. So this is a reality this summer for the top water users across Las Vegas. Kim joins us now to explain what is causing those sky-high bills.
Yeah, definitely don't want to get one of these. New excess use fees started in January for residential customers of the Las Vegas Valley Water District. We talked to people now facing those fines who say that they are excessive, unfair, and plan to push back. 10-year-old Cade wants to be a professional soccer player and practices in his backyard every day.
It's about 1/3 of an acre. We bought it so that the kids could have grass to play in.
His dogs cool down in the pool and also play on the grass.
This is a typical Las Vegas neighborhood from 30 years ago. This is what people's yards looked like.
But there's been a big change for neighbors here in the San Rafael neighborhood this year. Their water bills.
The bill comes out to $524, which is right about the same as where we were a year ago.
What's not the same? Excess water use fees. For the Shortridge family, $738 just in June. Their total monthly bill, $1,432.80.
We budget for the summers. We know that we're going to have to pay $600-700 in the summer. What you can't budget for is an additional $800 in fees.
Rain Shortridge says in June his family used about 114,000 gallons, well over the 28,000 allotted by the Las Vegas Valley Water District. They were hit with excess use fees higher than the bill itself.
It's really frustrating to know that you're following not only the times that they're telling you to water, how many minutes you're supposed to be watering, the days not to water, not to have excess running into the streets, and you follow all those rules and you're penalized with a $1,500 bill. It almost feels illegal.
Across town in McNeil Estates, Laura McSwain is taking action.
A lot of my neighbors are panicked. They were emotionally upset. They're distressed. They're thinking they got to move.
She is forming the Water Fairness Coalition, setting up this website, forming a board, and looking to hire an attorney to push back against the new excess fees.
I think it can be done more responsibly and more thoughtfully.
She questions why lot size is not considered, why new builds continue to be allowed, and if removing all grass and replacing it with artificial turf is truly the best option for the Las Vegas Valley long term.
I am a native of Las Vegas. I love my neighborhood. I love my neighbors. The thing that keeps me going is that love that I don't want my neighbors feeling like they got to move out.
And the Shortridge family said that they did the math. Their $1,400 water bill this month would be $363 if they lived in Boulder City. The Las Vegas Valley Water District excess use fee does not apply to other areas like Henderson or Boulder City. The Las Vegas Valley Water District says that these penalties are working. They tell Fox 5, quote, "Since implementing the excessive use charge in January, our community's estimated water savings have exceeded 1 billion gallons and are projected to reach more than 2.5 billion gallons saved by year's end." You can read their full statement on our website. That is fox5vegas.com.